Hello, this is Ernesto Verdugo and this is Amazing Websites Television, the show where intelligent people like you can find the tools to change the rules. Welcome back to Amazing Websites Television. I am absolutely delighted to be here because this is a milestone episode. This is actually our 20th episode, and it actually feels really great that we have got to this episode right now. And I promise you that I want to be continuing giving you amazing content and some great resources every week. I really appreciate the fact that you guys have been commenting on the blog. The fact that you guys have been actually liking and also sharing with Twitter and with LinkedIn, and I will really appreciate if this one, because of course it's a special episode, you more than any time please like it or tweet it or talk about it, because this is basically what makes us grow and also what makes me very motivated to keep on sharing amazing stuff with you. Today we have a very nice program, because of course we're going to be using the last part of how to become more effective using your browser, and this is going to be more or less about 7 or 8 minutes. It's a lot of very powerful content. You're really going to be benefiting from it. I have some other really cool tools and also some amazing apps that you're going to be really enjoying. So let's just get started with the show. And to get started, I have a short little clip that I wanted to actually share, because possibly if you have seen all the episodes or some of the episodes, you have heard me talking about group buying in websites like Groupon and Living Social and the Customer Advantage, etc., etc. And now I actually found that they have a new section or a new brand or whatever you want to call it. Living Social is having now Living Social Adventures. And I absolutely really love the concept that basically you can have adventures and you can meet people, and there's a lot of very interesting concepts there. So I have a little clip that you can see that is going to be about a minute, and you can more or less take a look of what is Living Social Adventures. Take a look. Cool concept, don't you think? Basically, the way it works is there's a lot of people that want to do all sorts of different activities. As you saw there, possibly you want to go-karting, or you would like to go kayaking, or you would like to possibly have a wine degustation or whatever. I mean, these guys organize these kind of things. You get together over there, and then basically you meet very much like-minded people. I have tried it. It's absolutely fantastic, and I recommend you to check it out in livingsocial.com. Okay, now it's time that we move to our next section, which is called I Have a Question. On today's I Have a Question section of the program, I have a great question from our friend Sudeep from Abu Dhabi. I think the answer of this question is going to be very, very useful for you, and I think before I actually jump into telling you the question and the answer, I want to once again encourage you to ask me your questions about where to find great resources, or any question that you would like to find out about the internet. Make sure that you actually send me an email to ernesto@entertrainingmail.com. Ask me the question and I'll be gladly check it out. And if actually it gets selected to be featured on the show, you will be getting a copy of my Internet Crash Course program for you to enjoy. So right now our first winner of the show is actually our friend Sudeep from Abu Dhabi, that I will be sending him a copy of my Internet Crash Course program. So let's go to Sudeep's question. He says, "Hi Ernesto, I really enjoy the weekly show Your resources are very useful. Every week I forward the show to all my colleagues. So first of all, Sudeep, thank you very much for actually doing that. I really appreciate it. So here's my question. Is there any resource where I can get fresh content written for my website on a weekly basis, written by a professional writer, not rehashed content or poorly written PLR articles that will not cost me an arm and a leg? Well, actually, there is a very, very, very good resource where you can find people to write content for your website for a very, very small price. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be showing you to answer this question that Sudeep and obviously all of you guys. Please watch this video because I think that this video will actually give you all the information that you require for answering this question. Take a look.
Quality content is the lifeblood of the internet. Every great website needs great content to survive. Go without it, and your website will eventually fail. It's this great content that your visitors want. The more content you have, the more visitors you'll receive. The more visitors you receive, the more potential money you'll make. The problem is, most websites don't have anywhere near enough of this great content because of three major obstacles. First, writing content takes a big time commitment, time that many of us just don't have. Secondly, creating content is just plain hard to do. For those of us who aren't naturally gifted writers, it can be a long and boring process. And lastly, paying to have someone else write content is expensive and can add up very, very quickly. With iWriter, we bypass these three obstacles, allowing any website to have great content without the personal time commitment, the naturally gifted writing ability, or the major costs involved with hiring someone else. Getting quality content is as easy as signing up for a free account, selecting the type of article you want by entering a keyword or phrase that best describes what you want written, and then clicking go. iWriter will then present your request to thousands of writers across the globe, ready and willing to write great content for you. Not only will your articles be written quickly, saving you hours of research and work, but with iWriter, the cost of hiring your own writer is as little as buying a single pack of bubblegum. Make your website great today by clicking the Get Started Now button below, and let iWriter work for you.
Well, there you go, Sudeep. Great answer to this question, right? Well, now you know a place where you can actually get incredible content written for you for a very, very low price. So now I think it's time that we go to our next section, which is Triple Your Internet Intelligence, where you're going to be learning the last part of how I actually use my browser. Mind you, the content is very, very powerful. It's a little bit longer than usual, this section, so just make sure to be a little bit patient and please take a lot of notes because there's a lot of valuable information that I am actually sharing with you.